Okay guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Guys, I'm not going to be fast because this is vital information I am delivering, or I want to give you here. If you want to move abroad, okay, and you have at least 5 6 7 million with you cash, okay, then listen to this video. If you want to move with your spouse abroad, listen to this video. If you want to work 20 hours a week as an international student and your dependents, your spouse or your husband or wife can work full time, listen to this video. Now, to those who are disappointed because Canada added money and they do not really think they can move to Canada, listen to this video and note that to get permanent residency in this country I'm going to talk about is going to take you at least 8 to 9 years. But the thing about this country is when you study here, you are going to get 3 years postgraduate work permit. Why? If you move with your spouse together on your student visa, your spouse can work full time, and you yourself as a student, you are going to work 20 hours a week. Do not violate these 20 hours, because if you do, your visa will be revoked. Okay, and remember, during holidays you can work full time the way you want. Holidays in June, July, August. Then in September you go back to school and continue with your 20 hours a week. Now, my name is Milton. If you are just joining, welcome to our YouTube channel. Please like this video because this is information someone gave me and I'm giving you now. This person is like a brother. I'm giving you because I know a lot of us we want to jackpot, and I am giving you again. The second reason why I'm even giving you is because this country has a lot of jobs. If you do not know, do your research again. This country I'm going to be talking about is Denmark. Now, I want to tell you that this is only for the study pathway, okay? There are some universities in Denmark that are closed already for application, but some are open. I just noticed that some are open. These universities I'm going to give you now, check. You are going to see some that are still open for application. I want you to do the job. That's why I'm giving you, because I will not give you everything. I want you to learn how to do it. The first university in this country is the University of Aalborg. The second is Technical University of Denmark. The third one is the University of Copenhagen. The fourth is University of Southeastern Denmark. The fifth is University of Roskilde. There are other universities I would have given you, but I want you to pay attention to these few. Remember, this country is not cheap. Now, if you check these universities I gave you just now, you will notice that some are closed already against September 2024, while others are still open. Remember, you have to pay a tuition deposit, okay, before you can apply for visa. First, you need admissions. This is how the process works if you really want to move to this country. You need admissions from any of these schools in Denmark. Now, when you apply, they are going to take time to process your visa, okay? As soon as not your visa, but your admissions letter. Now, when your admission letter is ready, the university is going to inform you, okay? That is the first step. That is the first document you need. Now, when the university informs you, the next thing you need to do is you need to pay the tuition. The tuition they are going to ask you. After the payment, okay, after you pay the tuition, because what normally happens is that the tuition fee in most of these universities is not that cheap, okay? And most of these schools, they charge at least 7,000 euros. Some charge 7,500 in most programs for masters. Now, what you need to do is, as soon as you get admissions, you will have to pay this money. Some schools charge per semester, like the Technical University of Denmark, they charge per semester like 7,500. So you have to pay first semester tuition complete. If you look at this 7,500, you will notice that it's around 5 million francs CFA. You have to pay this money to the school. The school will tell you to pay. They will direct you on how to do the payment. When you pay this money to the school, then the school is the person or the people to start your visa application on a website online. They will fill the first section of a form of your visa application. They will fill a particular form online, then send the form back to you with a code. They will fill the form and send the form back to you with a code. Then you will use the code to log in into that site. Then you complete the second section. They will tell you to fill the second section, then you complete it and submit it back to them. Will now give you 14 days. I think when you do the payment, they will send a complete package to you to prove that you've paid, to prove that your final admission letter has been granted. Then they will send them to you and give you 14 days to go for biometrics. Now, this is the limit they will give you, but you still have another chance. If you do not have the time to go for the biometrics for the 14 days, you can tell them that you do not have the time, so that they can increase the time for you, but they will normally give you 14 days, then give you another chance. Okay, now after you go for these biometrics, the biometrics is going to take place in Nigeria. Cameroonians, pay attention to this. You do not have the Danish embassy in Cameroon. You will go to the VFS Global in Nigeria with the following. You will go with your payment receipt. Okay, you will go with payment receipt. You will go with your admissions letter. You will go with a copy of your international passport. You will go with the appointment document, because you have to book an appointment for VFS. Don't forget, you will go with the VFS appointment, and of course you do the biometrics. There is no visa interview. Okay, when you do the biometrics, all your documents will be put in a file and sent to Denmark, to the Ministry of the Foreign Affairs Ministry in Denmark. Remember, you have to pay for VFS, you have to pay for Foreign Affairs Ministry. They will package all these documents and send to them in Denmark. So this is basically how the process is, the visa process to Denmark. Now, if you take a look at the second part, all right, after you send those documents, they will now, remember, the documents you are sending for your passport, you have to scan all the pages inside. I almost forgot. You will scan all the pages in your international passport and send to them alongside the other documents. Then the second part now is you also need to get the fact that there is no proof of funds. So those of you who have been asking me if there is a proof of funds, there is no. This is someone who did this process recently, all right? There is no proof of funds. You know why? Because you already paid for your first tuition deposit. Now, remember, if your program is 2 years, you are going to get a residence permit for 2 years. And you do not need proof of funds. Even if you need proof of funds, they will tell you how much to supply. But just know that after you pay the first tuition deposit, you are almost 65% guaranteed that you are going to get your visa, except something happens or you use fake documents. Please, you have to be careful. Remember, a part of the money you pay to the school, the 7,500, there are still some petty charges, like the Ministry of Interior for Denmark and the appointment visa application for VFS. You have to pay all those petty monies. I didn't add it to the 7,500 for your tuition you are going to pay. Then from there now, they will send your documents to Denmark, and if your documents will be approved, all right, it will come back to you. Now, remember, if you want them to send your documents to Cameroon, you will have to pay for the shipping fee on the day when you go for your VFS appointment. But if you are going to go back to Nigeria to collect, for those of you in Cameroon, then it is fine. You can go back and collect. But remember that for easy access, just do the payment so that when they get all your documents back, they can ship it to you. So basically, this is how the process works if you are applying to Technical University of Copenhagen in Denmark. There is somebody there like a brother, so that's why I'm explaining this, because this was what he did. Okay, so you have to understand this. Now, we have talked about the fees. Like I said, your dependents will work full-time, and you as a student, you will work 20 hours a week, and during holidays, summer holidays like June, July, August, you work full-time. Meanwhile, your dependents, your spouse or husband will work full-time, but during school period, you as a student, you cannot work full-time. You have to go to school. Okay, after you graduate from the program, because you are going to get a 2 years postgraduate after you graduate from the program, you are going to get 2 years postgraduate work permit. But is it easy to move to Denmark? The problem is no. A lot of students do not qualify, and I must tell you that if you must have admissions to any university in Denmark, go and get your IELTS now, the academic version. If you check the University of Aalborg, you are going to see that they are accepting a total band of 6.5. So without the IELTS, you may not get admissions, and make sure your results are powerful before you are applying to any university in Denmark. I hope this video will help you. Like I said, you can move with your spouse Okay, so please put all of this, and there are jobs in Denmark. Do not doubt what I'm telling you. Just go and do your application if you have your money. As easy as ABC. Before you know, you would be in Denmark balling like a big boy. I hope this video helps you. I'll be bringing more updates. Remember, I said I'm the chairman of the broke community. I will always bring info here to help everybody who wants to migrate abroad. If I think it's good, I will share. I don't share anything that is not good. Okay, so please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Encourage me to make more of this type of videos, and see you in another one. Bye bye.